Hello, dear Toastmaster members and fellows. Today I'm going to give you my third speech. It's going to be related to my last speech, so I'm going to continue the series of my speech about thoughts. So let's start. Today it's not a secret that our mind contains a lot of thoughts, but most of them are not recognized. In average, every day we think about 50,000 thoughts, and we don't know what thought affecting our life. Actually, 1% or 5% of your thoughts are repeatable. That thoughts affects your life, influences your behavior and your decision-making process. If you concentrate on that thoughts, you became that thoughts. That's the topic that I'm going to tell you today. First time when I met that idea was when I was reading the book of Stephen Covey, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Actually, at that time, I had a problem. I couldn't wake up at time that I wanted to wake up, at 7 o'clock it was. So I thought that it was a problem, but when I was reading in the kitchen the book of Stephen Covey, he said to me, I like to read the book and imagine that the author is sitting in front of me and telling me. So he said to me that the thought that you can't wake up in the morning is the problem itself. So to wake up exactly at 7 o'clock, you have to say yourself that you can do it. So, but as a person who actually don't believe a bare word, I started to research on that topic and started to experiment on myself. As I'm a programmer, I like everything related to programming, even if it's related to self-programming, self-mind programming. So I decided to research on that, and I made myself experiment. For 2 months, I started to repeatedly tell myself that I can wake up at 7 o'clock, and I'm full of energy and and I like to wake up at that time. So first day I slept over. It was actually not good practice because I started to blame myself. But then I put my alarm in the long distance in another room, and before I go to the alarm, I started to repeat myself that I can wake up in the morning. It was crazy, actually. I think my neighbor was a little bit shocked because I was like, yeah, I'm full of energy, I can wake up. First, you can, this idea is like when you have water, dirty water, and you start pouring into it some pure water, and first it doesn't get rid of that dirty, but by time it goes pure, and in the end it becomes all pure. The same acts our mind. So we have to stay constant on the repeatedly thoughts in our minds. Actually, at that time I didn't know that in psychology it's called an affirmations. So it means something that it's kind of a convictions, beliefs, and we all have some limited beliefs in our life. And we have, in Russian it's called tarakans, cockroaches. So we have a lot of of our cockroaches in our mind. So we love them, we take care of them, and we need to be able to work with them, to get rid of them. And that's the affirmations is the way to work with that limiting thoughts. Often most of people, famous people, use this technique to be successful. They say it in their interviews, and every time if you listening to their words, you can hear something like "I am greatest." It's the favorite word of phrases of Muhammad Ali. "I am greatest for all time." He said that every time, and he became the greatest person in the world. So let's repeat every day in the morning that I am the greatest speaker of all time.